Well, good day everybody. Welcome to another GeoGuessr challenge video. I'm going to be repeating what I did the other week and trying to get any score on the US GeoGuessr map. Hopefully I get a bit more than I did last time. Last time was around 14,500. I think the time before that was around 20,000 or so. So I'm hoping for somewhere in the middle of those. I don't think I'll get 20,000 again. That was just a bit of a fluke. And 14,000, we had a few unlucky rounds. I just couldn't guess where we were. So without further ado, let me put you on screen record and we'll go straight back into the United States map. I'm going to start the game. I kept going in and out of full screen last time. So we'll keep it on full screen and I'll try and remember. So already we have a few clues. That tells us it's dedicated to St. Mark, but not the location. Anyway, let's keep going this way. We're on a fairly main road, I think, here, which is going to be quite lucky. They do Spanish services. Okay, that's a clue, isn't it? Could this be somewhere where there is a large... Well, it's obviously... It couldn't be. Let me start that sentence again. This is obviously somewhere where there is a large or largish Spanish-speaking population. So I'm guessing... oh, hello. Wow, okay. We've gone back in time. Hang on, what's happened here? Wait a second. What on earth has gone on? There was a building. I'm not being mad. There was a building there a minute ago. In the other... Let's go back to the start. Look, there you go. There's a whole load of buildings here. And in some of the photos, they just simply don't exist. That's very strange. They must have been built relatively recently. Anyway, okay. Oh, we've gone into the car park. How did I get into the car park? Okay, well, we'll keep going this way and we'll see where we are. Oh, hello. Ooh. Westwood Plaza. I would make a reference to a famous person here in the UK, but I don't think many people internationally would understand what I'm going on about, and B, he's been accused of some rather dodgy stuff, so best keep that certain person out of reference. And I've probably just called even more attention to it, haven't I? Let's just forget I ever said that. Right, we'll carry on. Anyway, ignore that. There's a T-Mobile shop. No. Come on. We want a road sign or something to tell us where we are. I'm still thinking Southern America, sort of towards Mexico. So like really far south California, or any of the other ones that are around there. We must... You see, I made this mistake last time in the last video a couple of weeks ago, that I thought that we were literally, there's nothing around us, it's just this row of buildings on this road and that's it. But no, apparently behind all these is likely to be an entire city. So we could be almost in the center of a city and you wouldn't know, because everywhere is so flat and everywhere is so spread out. It's not massively built up, and they've all got these massive car parks in front because everyone drives everywhere. But let's keep going. Oh, hello, we've got a road sign that I can't read. Bypass. Okay, it's a is that the name of the road? Just bypass? Or is that its description? I suppose its description is its name, really, isn't it? TK Maxx. TJ. Oh, of course, it's different in America. Here we call it TK Maxx. There's one just a couple of miles down the road from me, or a mile, if that. Right, I'm looking for something to tell me where we. Oh, hello. 2525, 178, 178 junction. So we're at the junction of the 25 and the 178. Oh, road sign. City of Greenwood, South Carolina. Right. Let's go in on the map. South Carolina, City of Greenwood. There's Greenwood. Okay, we're looking at the junction of the 25 and the 178. There's the 178. There's the 25. So, are we on the 25? No, we were on a road called Bypass, weren't we? And there was a load of like fast food shops and stuff. Okay, well, we'll go to this junction of the 25 and the 178. Or does this mean that they are multiplexed, which is a posh word for two numbered roads taking the same road? So I imagine that this bit might be the multiplex, the 178 and the 25, they both join together, but we shall see. We shall see. See, we could be up here as well, couldn't we? In fact, this is looking more promising because there's a lot more shops and stuff at the side of the road, which we didn't see going the other way. So oh, that's like 4 roads in one go. Is this what we were seeing? There was like a big we'll look for TK Maxx. We can look for TK Maxx. That's going to stand out surely. We were heading north, well, east from our starting point, and it was a road called Bypass. Maybe it's this one here. Maybe we're on the 72, because that is heading east. Or maybe not. No, that's too far out, isn't it? We were definitely heading east, and we were heading on to, or we were on, the 178 and or 25. So maybe we were on this bit here. Possibly. No, because there's no shops or anything around here. Oh, I'm lost. Okay. Let's carry on following the road. We now know where we are. We're in Greenwood. Oh, hang on. Greenwood is here. You can go the other way to get rid of the map. To go to Grenville. So you go south to go to Greenwood, north to go to Grenville. And maybe we weren't actually in Greenwood itself. I don't know where Grenville would be, or whether maybe that's just an area of Greenwood. Okay, well anyway, like I say, I'll follow this road until we get to this big junction with whatever roads these are. There is, oh, I saw a thing with a, that's a chemist shop, isn't it? A Walgreens on a junction there. Oh, you idiot, I've been going I got my east and west muddled up, didn't I? Yeah, there we go, there's TK Maxx. There's a load of other places. This is this place that kept disappearing. That's the St Mark's Doofry-Doo. So, return to the start. Now we're getting somewhere. So we're between batteries and bulbs. No guesses as to what they sell. And whatever that shop is there. So batteries and bulbs is there. Not a road, so I suspect that this is batteries and bulbs here. There's not a road in between, and then this is this Chinese restaurant here. So I think that's a pretty good guess. What does it look like on the other side of the road? Can't really tell the shape of that building from here, but I reckon that's as good a guess as I'm going to get. Go for it. 5,000 points. Now that is what I'm talking about. Didn't get a single one of those last time. That is much better. We're well on our way to getting a fairly good score here. Next round. I spoke too soon. I really spoke too soon. Right, let's have a look at this dangerous intersection. Is that it? I suppose if you stop there, you can't really see what's coming from this direction. Okay, fair enough. That is quite a dangerous intersection. I definitely spoke too soon, though. That is Fisher Road. What we don't know is the road that we're currently on. Now we do Old County Road. Okay. Which way? There's a house up there. Does that indicate that that's the edge of a town? I don't know. I would very much doubt it. So, but we'll go that way anyway. Well, this is sort of like ooh, bumps ahead. Oh, yeah, you don't say. I think that is just a house, isn't it? Let's head up here. All the while heading north. Up to the top of these hills. Perry's Hill Way. That looks like it's up to, oh, it's up to a house. I thought that was like up to a quarry or something. Not very well paved, is it? Don't know. Don't know. I wouldn't even be able to guess what area of the country this is. I think that's just the name of the building, isn't it? Oh, I definitely spoke too soon in that last round that everything was going swimmingly. Oh, oh, oh. Is that the sea, or is that some mountains in the distance, the other side of the valley? It could be the sea. I'm Not certain it is, but it could be. It's possible. They look like they've got like a thing for carrying boats, a trailer for carrying boats, so that could be the sea or a big lake. Let's keep going. I want to find a road that takes me down that way, down towards the sort of west-northwest, see if that really was the sea. There you go. Price reduced for a garage. Brilliant. Now, what did that say? Did that say dead end or bumpy road? Slow blind drive. The Gingerbread House Apartments. Oh, I bet that's an address, isn't it? I bet that's an address, but you can't quite make it out. Oh no. Truro? It's in Cornwall. Well, one thing's for sure, we're definitely not in Cornwall, but we are in Truro. There's a Truro in America, apparently. What on earth is going on here? This is like a trip through, like, the top of the image is moving faster than the bottom. It's very weird. Oh, there's a big lake there. Maybe it was just a lake that I saw and not the sea. So I'm tempted to cheat here and search on Google for Truro, any Truros in the USA. But I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to do this. Three Harbours. Ah, okay. Maybe it is the sea after all. Sorry, I'm flip-flopping here between deciding whether that big... Yeah, it was the sea, look. That's the sea. Okay. We're on the coast in a place called Truro. That isn't the place on the coast called Truro in Cornwall. Because I'll show you where Truro is. The Truro that I know is there. It's on the Truro River, which leads to the coast. But we're looking for Truro in America. And how many more times am I going to say Truro? So that coast is off to the west. So we're on the east coast. So that certainly narrows it down, because I, in the back of my mind, had that we were possibly up in New England up here, just by, you know, the grey skies. It looks a bit damp. It's certainly not the warm areas like we were in South Carolina before, and we've had California a couple of times. This looks very much a very almost British like landscape, which is, I assume, why they called it New England. So let's scour the coast to see if we can find Truro. Can't see it so far, but then we haven't hardly gone very far. Belfast. Come on. It's going to pop out at me, isn't it? So we've searched Maine. It's not in Maine. Not in New Hampshire, which has got the shortest piece of coastline I think I've ever seen. Is it also called New England because there are so many places named after places in England? Ipswich, for instance. Gloucester. Truro, obviously. Boston, named after somewhere in Lincolnshire. Plymouth. Sandwich is in Kent. Barnstable. Yarmouth in Norfolk. I mean, obviously they're not. There's Truro. Look, there it is. There's Truro. Okay, there's Truro. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. We found the town. Unless there's another Truro, of course, which is entirely possible. But this looks like it might be it. And this bit looks quite mountainous, I think. Were we on Collins Road? I think we were. I think we were on Collins Road. Or we certainly passed it anyway. Okay. Was Collins Road? Was it Collins Road? Maybe I'm just... yeah, Fisher Road was the dangerous turn. Oh no, we're on Old County Road. I don't know where I got Collins Road from, but I think this is, we're more likely to be out this way. More likely to be out this way than the other side, because this looks quite built up. Old County Road, there it is. Okay, I was wrong again. We were on this side of the road. Okay, Old County Road, and then turning off towards the southwest is Fisher Road. So we're going along Old County Road. I'm taking it is there. There it is. And then starts here. And then off to the southwest, which would be coming out here, is our Fisher Road dangerous turn. Let's come on, go on. Come on, we're going to find this. We're going to find this. Oh, no we're not. The Old County Road turns into Depot Road. Okay. Perry's Hill Way. Fats Valley Road. Fisher Road, there it is. Just went past it. Okay, so we are north of Fisher Road, because you go to Fisher Road to the south. I reckon there is probably as close as I'm going to get. Let's guess. Another 5,000 points. We're doing exceedingly well. In fact, I'm going to celebrate by having another Tunnux product. This time is the caramel wafer. Love them. Okay. While I'm eating this, let's load up round 3. Oh. This looks cold. This will be somewhere, you know. Okay. I've been wrong quite a few times. But this is going to be, I don't think it's going to be in any of the states that don't border Canada. I think whatever state we're in here, it's going to have a border with Canada. It's got to be that cold. Of course, this could be Alaska. I forget that Alaska's all the way up here. It's entirely possible that it's Alaska. In fact, it's probably even more likely it's Alaska than any of the other states in the main bulk of the US. Right, let's go with the road. Which is what I'm trying to do, but this has been very slow. I want to see what this sign says. South Fork Riverbanks. It looks like a driveway to a campsite or something. Gotta remember that. Gotta remember that. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is tedious. It's like driving along the road. Actually driving along the road. Now, why you? You don't give me any indication, do you? Alpine lumber. Well, we're certainly not in the Alps, unless GeoGuessrs are sent us somewhere completely random. Still got that U-Haul van following us. Come on, come on. See, already I think I'm going to beat my previous score from last time, because that's got 3 rounds left, and to get 4,000 points in 3 rounds you've got to do exceedingly badly. You've got to do completely the other side of the country. What does that sign say? This could confirm it. Adopt a highway, Bonneville Sheriff, inmate labour detail. Now that's interesting, because I've heard of the Bonneville salt flats, which I think are in Utah. And I suspect it's probably that massive thing there. But this doesn't look like Utah to me. There's a place called Dinosaur. Oh, that's great. I love that. No, I don't think we're in Utah. There must be another Bonneville somewhere. And I suspect, like I said, it is in Alaska, possibly. But I'll keep going. It's built up enough to have a prison nearby anyway. James Monite Taxidermy. Somewhere to avoid. Taxidermy just freaks me out. I just can't cope with it. No. When I was at primary school, they got donated some stuffed animals, owls, from somewhere that was getting rid of them, and yeah, I couldn't go into the room. They're just too freaky. I just couldn't do it. So all the rest of the children were petting these dead animals that had probably been dead for about 30-40 years. I was the other side of the room. I just couldn't even touch them. Couldn't bear even being in the same room as them. They're just no. So taxidermy, really not the place that I would want to go. And all I'm doing here is telling you this because we're getting literally nowhere fast going down this road. Come on. I'm tempted to go back to the beginning and then see if it's quicker going the other way, because this is just tedious. Oh no, we're even going backwards now. Brilliant. Do you know what? I'm going to put a checkpoint there. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to see if it's any quicker going the other direction. It isn't, is it? No, it really isn't. It almost looks like a railway line. It's not, because there's no tracks coming out onto the road, but it does kind of look like it. Right, let's go back to where we were before. Carry on with our tedious journey. Our tedious journey. We ain't going anywhere fast, are we? There's some buildings over there. Okay. I'll persevere until we get to them buildings, but if it takes any longer than about 5 minutes, this is just going to be ridiculous. What? Oh, hello. We're going in leaps and bounds now. Oh, we did. Briefly. I was about to suggest, shall we play a game whilst we're waiting for this to go through? So, I spy with my little eye something beginning with H, and you've got to guess what it is. No, not haystack. There are no haystacks in that picture. We're going quicker now. Yeah, okay, I give up. It was a house, although I don't actually think that is a house. I think that's probably a barn. Looks like it's got cows or something outside it. Find out in about 10 minutes when we eventually get past. Yeah, that's a barn. That's like animal pens and stuff, isn't it? There's a break in the cloud up there. Oh, we're getting nowhere quickly. This is just another sign to tell me that something Vale. Legacy Range. Okay, we've been going for 32.5 minutes now. If we don't get anywhere quickly by 37 minutes, if I haven't had any clues since then, until then, compression brakes prohibited. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. If I haven't got any clues since then, I'm going to go back, try a little way in the other direction, and then just guess somewhere in Alaska, because this is just going to go on for literal forever. And I don't know about you, but I haven't got forever. I've only got a limited amount of time on this planet, and I'm not going to waste it travelling through Alaska following this grey pickup truck with a U-Haul gradually receding into the distance, passing by buildings in who knows where when they haven't even told me where they are. Okay, that was just wasting time. We are actually going a bit quicker now, thankfully. What's this? Veterans Memorial. Okay, War Memorial. RV park. I have to be honest, if I was in an RV, I wouldn't want to park there. No facilities whatsoever. What's this? Covered Wagon Saloon. Now you see, all of that is suggesting to me that we are further south. But it doesn't snow. It doesn't look this cold further south, does it? Or maybe this is just the winter. I know I've got a lot to learn about American geography. Swan Valley Outpost. We're getting close to civilization. Been more and more houses. Irwin North Road. Okay, I'll put a checkpoint there, just so I can remember that road name if it comes down to actually pinpointing roads, because at the moment I'm struggling. Gonna be honest. We just keep going forever and ever. There's children crossing ahead. Okay, that means there's a school or something nearby. Is that supposed to be a hospital or a doctor's surgery? GP. And they're advertising that they've got an X-ray service. Well, I suppose that's probably important. Out here in the middle of nowhere, you're probably miles away from the nearest hospital. South Fork Medical Clinic. Oh, is that going to tell me where I am? Something Valley, Silver Doodah. It's probably Silver Screens or something, isn't it? The Lower Valley, Swan Valley School. It looks like it was about 11:30 when they went past it. Oh. No. What does that say? Underneath Swan Valley School, home of the painters? There's a tree in the way, thanks. Plenty of trees in the way. What is the point of putting up a sign if every place you go to, you can't see it because there's a flipping tree in the way? It's just the frequency that they take these photos, isn't it? No, I can't read that. I'm so preoccupied by the doctor's surgery that has a painted sign outside saying, now does X-rays. I'm going to have to guess, I think, because it's 37.5 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes since my last post office. There's a post office here. Again, obscured by a flipping tree. Is that Idaho? Something Idaho. There's Idaho. Okay, we've got the state. It took a hell of a long time, but we've got the state. Brilliant. Okay. There's a place called Good Grief. Good Grief. Okay. I know we're in Idaho. That's brilliant. That is a development. If only I could read. Oh, that's Irwin, isn't it? I saw somewhere called Irwin. Are we on? What road are we on? Okay, we're in Irwin, Idaho. Now, do I just search through Idaho to find Irwin? Is that a speed limit sign, or was that a road telling me what road number I'm on? We're on the 26. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. We are finally getting somewhere. We're on the 26, which is going north, roughly north to south. We're on the 26. Right. So do I start down the bottom and work my way up, or do I start at the top and work my way down? Let's start at the top and work my way down. So it's got a shield around it, so I'm assuming I'm looking for this emblem here rather than the 4 or the 3 in a box. Which hopefully should mean that it is a yellow road and reasonably easy to find. However, not holding out a massive amount of hope. What's this road? Oh, that's just hasn't even got a number. Got the 6, the 95. We keep finding the 95. There's a Moscow. Or Moscow, as they say in America. Moscow. 12. Okay. 11. 12 again. 95. Keep finding this 95. Not helpful. I'm looking for the 26. There's the 12 again. Looking for the 26. Are we going to find the 26? Are we going to find the 26? So this is very mountainous. This is very much like a place we're likely to find it because the scenery is very mountainous. $95. I wish that 95 was the 26, because then we'd be nearly there and finding it. 55. 93. 28. Oh, you're just teasing me now. 29. 75. 21. 55. 95. 84. 26. There it is. There's the 26. Okay, right. Let's go along with 26 until we find Irwin. Ironside. Unity. We must have crossed the 26. Because I'm going backwards and forwards for ages. 26. Anyway, looking for Irwin. Irwin. The Strawberry Mountain Range. Lovely. Prairie City. Are we still in? I've gone all the way into. Oh, when did we cross the border? When did we cross the border? The border was the river. Okay, we were never in Idaho. Brilliant. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? 26. We're still looking for Irwin, though. This looks too straight for where we were. Looking for the wiggly bits. And the 26 disappears. Of course it does. Oh no, it's there again. This is too built up. This is far too built up. And the 26 is down here. It wasn't a dual carriageway. Which is what this is. Because there's like a million roads in one here. It wasn't a dual carriageway. We're looking for where the 26 splits off. Still in Idaho. Yep. Don't want to make that mistake again. Where the 26 branches off from the 84 and the 20. So there goes the 20. 20 shoots off there. We now join the 30 as well as the 26 and the 84. Still find the 26. Hang on, old US 30. Is there an old US 26 as well then? Because that's the border, isn't it? Is that the border? No, that's not the border. There's the 26 anyway, it's branched off like I thought it might. Keep following the 26. which has now become the 93 and the 20. Oh gosh, these roads, honestly. 26, still following the 26. We must be close to finding this Irwin place. Gone all the way up and down this flipping road. Oh, now it's joined the 15. Idaho Falls. Okay, 26. We're still in Idaho. All is not lost. There's the 26. It's reappeared. It's its own road again. Swan Valley. Oh, Swan Valley. That was the school's name, wasn't it? Was that the school's name? There's Irwin. Yes! And we're at the post office. That's exactly where I found out where we were in Irwin. Because the post office is, well, wherever the post office was, back there somewhere. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We might get another very good score here eventually. So we came up from the south. So there's the Wagon Doody-Doo Park. That's the taxidermy shop. Oh, we're down here somewhere, aren't we? Don't think we passed a petrol station. So I'm going to put us down there. Turn to the start. Go this way, see if we can find the name of the road, which is this road here. Oh, this is excellent, excellent. Oh, that's just a driveway, it's not actually a road. So we're now travelling southeast. We've got the U-Haul van this time in front of us, which is actually behind because we're going backwards. Are there any roads? Because now I want to get a perfect score. Now I've pinpointed pretty much almost exactly where we are. I want to get a perfect score on this round because I know we're on this road. We are somewhere between here and down here. And I want to know where. I want to know where. I want to follow this road here until we get to another road with a junction in it. Then I can really pinpoint where we are. And if I do that and I get 5,000 points, I may even reward myself with a second snack, which is some wagon wheels, or a wagon wheel. Which is rather appropriate given that we've passed all these places called Wagon Doodah and Thingy Me Jig Jug. Okay, this is Chicklade Lane. Chicklade, okay, that's probably it. I think we're there then. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Should I go for it? Come on. 5,000 points. Get in! Yes! 5,000 points, 23 yards away. Oh, that was a tricky one, but I got it in the end. Get in! Right. Next round, I'm going to reward myself with my wagon wheel now. So I'm going to go quiet for a bit. We're 49 minutes in, round 4. That's our first clue. Houston, Whiteside. Are we in Houston, Texas? Historic district. Okay. Houston's huge though. I mean, we could be searching for hours and still not find it. Where's Houston? There it is. Did I say what side of the road you're supposed to be travelling on? Okay, we're in North Ford Street 100, East First Avenue 600. These don't have avenue names, do they? Or numbers. Do excuse my noisy drinking. So if they were numbered, do you think they'd go east to west or west to east? I want to find a numbered road. Although those aren't exactly east to west, that's more like a diagonal thing. Well, it looks like eventually wherever you go, you reach a major road. So I guess I just pick one of these roads and see which numbered road I come to first. That seems the more sensible thing to do. I mean, just assuming that we're in this box here, this ring road, that seems the most sensible thing to do. So, let's do it. Okay, let's keep going east. On First East Road, or East First, or something or other. Stop. Pershing Street. North Pershing Street. First Avenue. There we go. 800. It was 600 back there. Anyway, let's carry. Oh, well that worked well, didn't it? Oh, we're by a train track though. So if we can find where the train tracks are in Houston. Oh, there's lots of them. I'm not going to do all of them. Right. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. And this time, go west. Yeah, there you go. Houston Whiteside Historical District. That puts a definite in my mind that we are in Houston. Okay, then now let's go north along these more major roads until we get to, oh, we're on Plum Street, until we get to one of these bigger roads with numbers on them. Third Avenue. Now you see, where are these ones that have got First, Third, Second Avenue? All of these have got names. Oh, that's just the speed limit. Okay, we'll go east again along this road, which looks more major than the one we were on before, and hope that this takes us to the ring roads. Or is in fact itself part of the ring roads. Certainly more major than any of the other roads that we've got to, because these have got traffic lights on, look. Talked a little bit about this last time, didn't I, about how vast the roads are and literally the scale of everything is in America. Because I bet if that person that lived in that bungalow there wanted to go to this church over here, I'm assuming it's a church, it looks like one, I bet they would have to, because you're not allowed to cross the road unless, you know, this is a state where you are, you're not allowed to cross the road. They would get in their pickup truck, they would reverse out, they would come round here and they would drive to church, even though they're literally just across the road. I might be doing them a disservice, but that's what I understand of American culture, is that you do not cross the road other than designated crossing areas. And that the car is king. You don't walk anywhere either. Car is king. And we've reached another dead end. They look like tram tracks. Are they tram tracks? Do they have trams in Houston? Okay, let's go north again. I'm going to keep going north and east until I come across one of these bigger roads. Fourth Avenue. See, where are these numbered places? Right lane must turn right. Okay, this looks like we're heading away from the busier roads and back into residential country. You're not going to take me to a highway or something, are you? Nope. Okay, let's go back up here. Back up to the main roads. Let's keep going. Oh. 61. Finally found a numbered road. 61 heading north. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Right, let's bring up the map a bit bigger. Although I say I'm getting somewhere, there's the road, 1464. It's a long way before you get to 61, but we're going to do it. Right, let's start out here and work our way in. Do excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. I think. There you go. Told ya. Now, this wouldn't count as Houston, would it? All the way out here, so we'll go back in. We certainly haven't passed a bridge. Okay, we know we're near a railway line, so let's go along this road until we find a railway line, and then follow that until we find a 61 nearby. There's a railway line. A 61 that goes north and south. Or just find a numbered avenue, because they must be around here somewhere. They can't all just have proper names. Oh wow, that's a massive depot. Look at that, the size of that. I think we're getting further and further out, aren't we? I think we're heading in possibly the wrong direction. No. Okay, well, I'll go back to there. Go south this time. No. Oh, I don't know. Woodgate. Is that the historic district, or was it Whitegate or something, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to put my checkpoint down there. Return to start. If I can find that place where it said the something historic district of Houston, which was up here. No, it wasn't. It was further down. Where was it? I remember being here, and it was around here. Pretty sure it was, anyway. There was a sign saying Historic Houston. Oh, there it was. Was that it? No, this is too blurry for that. Where was it? I don't remember this bit at all. Oh, I do now. Yeah, I do now. It was the other. Maybe it was the other way. Return to start. Maybe it was up here. Yeah, there it was. Yeah, that was it. White Side, not Woodgate. I knew it began with W. North Side. Dependence, Shepherd Park Plaza, Central Northwest, Shepherd Forest, Langwood, Spring Branch, Spring Valley, West Branch, Northwest, Twin Lakes. Oh God, these are tiny little. West Little York, Westminster Village. I could be here all day. Thing is, if at any other time I would just, stick a marker down and go, I found out we're in Houston, we can't be that far away. But having had 3 rounds of 5,000 points, I really want to get another 5,000. I want to find this place. In fact, I might break my only one rule that I have, because I'm lazy, I don't like editing videos. I might speed this up for you because I'm going to find it, whether it kills me. Hopefully it doesn't kill me, but you know, I want to find this Whiteside place. Hang on, wait a second. Houston Whiteside Historical District, established 1986. That is not historical. 1986 is not historical. I'm sorry. 1986. That's only 35 years ago. 36 years ago. That's not historical. Anyway, perhaps it is to Americans. Actually, do you know what? Let's just expand. Oh no. You can't see me when I'm leaning in, do you? No, oh come on. There we go. Expand that out. Recenter that video. Okay, now you can see me as I'm leaning in. Oh, need to find this place. Need to find it. Need to find it. Come on. Come on, it can't be that difficult. Houston is huge, I know, but no, we're just driving into a car park. Oh, this is silly. Come on. Can we just drive through the car park? Is this just a road now? This is just a road, apparently. Come on. First Avenue, Main Street. This can't be central Houston, can it? Have I been looking in the suburbs and is central Houston? I don't know what central Houston looks like. I'd imagine not like this. This looks, by the 3D images, far too built up. Oh, come on. Right, I saw that there were trams. I was going to say maybe follow the tram tracks, but the trams disappear very quickly. Oh, am I going to be defeated? Am I not going to get my 5,000 points? It could be anywhere. I could literally be searching for the rest of my life and not find it. So, regrettably, I think I'm just going to have to put down a marker. Yeah, if I looked for even longer than this, I would find it. I'm sure I would, but this video is already over an hour long, and we're only on round 4. Yeah, I'm just going to have to put a marker down. And go for it. Yeah, let's go there. We weren't even in flipping Houston. Oh, no wonder. Okay, right, fine. That said Houston. It didn't say Hutchinson. That said Houston. Definitely Houston. Let me just bring that up on proper Google. Right, let's find that sign again. Oh no, I haven't got the direction things, that's quite difficult. Right. Houston Whiteside Historical District. Nowhere does it mention Hutchinson. I feel robbed. I'm definitely robbed by that. Definitely robbed by that. Oh, 1,500 points though. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. Right, this looks like it might be a nice, quick and easy one because this is a very major city. I can tell you that right here. Is it New York or Chicago, or this might actually be Houston this time? Southside, PPG Paints Arena, haven't got a clue. But this is a fairly major city, isn't it? With tall buildings and everything. US Steel Tower. Is that New York? Is that New York? Do they have buses in New York? They must have buses in New York, because we're following lots of them. Downtown PGH. Right, let's follow the road. Stop taking me to the blurry photos. I want to see the proper photos. There we go. Grant Street. We were on Grant Street. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Blurry photos, go away. Go away, blurry photos. Liberty Bridge, Montreville. I want to be up there, really, don't I? Because I've heard of Liberty Bridge, but I don't know which town it's in, or sorry, which city it's in. I don't recognise any of those buildings. Chatham's in Kent, it's not in America. I'm thinking Chicago. Possibly Chicago. But I don't want another shocker like I had last round, and it was completely the wrong state, wrong part of the country, everything. I'd quite like to know which... Stop. This is just ridiculous. Right. 279 579 376. Let's go into Chicago. Let's see if any of those numbers add up. 279 579 376. Can't see them. Can't see them. Oh wow, look at that. That's a ridiculously complicated road junction. No, okay. Let's go to next big city, which could be Detroit. 279 579 376. Again, not looking promising. 275, that's definitely a 9 though. The picture is blurry, but that is definitely a 9. Okay, not Detroit. Try Boston. No. Not enough large roads around Boston. Okay, let's try New York. I'm not entirely convinced it is, but there's a 278. Is it too much to think that 279 would be nearby? I get the feeling it might be. Yeah, no 279, so let's try Philadelphia. 476, 276, 295. Now, I watched a video about the American interstate system, and I can't remember whether it is the roads that come off of the main road, so the two-digit roads like 76, 95 down there. I can't remember whether they're the main ones, and then the ones that come off of them, like here, get given a prefix of another number. So the 7676 comes off the 76, and we've got 376 here. So if I follow the actual 76, the normal 76, am I going to find the 376, and hence the 579 and the 279, which would make sense that they both come off the 79. So I'm not 100% sure I'm right on that. I might be wrong. It might be different. It might be the other way around, that the 29, say the 29 here, might have the 2 had a 5 added, so that comes off the 29. But we've got the 376, 676. There was a 276 further up that was attached to the 76. Yeah, 476, 276. I think I might be right. So let's follow the 76 and see if we can find the 376. Yeah, there's the 176. We found the 4, the 2, the 6, 7, 6. Need to find the 376. And that will tell me where I am. Or is this just a wild goose chase? What do we reckon? I'm going to find somewhere quite built up that this 76 goes to. Pittsburgh, 376. There you go, 376. I feel slightly vindicated in my saying that that is nearby. Right, 376. 279. 579 was somewhere nearby there. Right. Bingo, we're in Pittsburgh. Veterans Bridge, was that? What was the sign pointing us towards? Actually, what are we outside? The US Steel building, isn't it? Coppers. It was the Liberty Bridge. That was what the sign was pointing towards. Wherever the Liberty Bridge is. Isn't that one? That's Veterans Bridge. I knew that. I knew that. Well, I'm not going to get a perfect score. I know I'm in Pittsburgh. I know roughly where in Pittsburgh I am. I think we're somewhere in this bit here. I'm just going to put a marker down. I know I haven't got a perfect score, but this video is 1 hour 20 minutes long. It's 4:45. I started this at, well, an hour and 20 minutes ago at about 3:15. I'm just going to put a thing down and say we are there. It's not going to be far away. There you go. 4998 points. So 21,569. I can't remember what I got that first score, but I have to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4 almost perfect. Well, 3 perfect scores. 1 very close to being perfect score and 1 appalling score, because that said Houston. I was looking down here in actual Houston. Actually, it was in Hutchinson, which has nothing to do with Houston whatsoever. Anyway, let's get you back to camp. So, well done if you made it all the way through to this point in the video. Hour and 21 minutes in. Very well done to you. If this was me and I was watching someone else, I would not have got this far. So you have been an absolute trooper if you've got this far. It's fantastic if you have. I'm going to do another of my competitions. No one has actually commented below my other video yet. If you made it this far, comment a word that I'm going to say here. I'm going to say, what's a word for that? Travesty. Comment travesty, and then I'll see that you made it this far. But thank you if you have made it this far. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time when maybe I will get a perfect score on the US GeoGuessr map.